Hey everybody. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? That's right. I am back again. Finally, a video has been released that I find entertaining and interesting enough to spend my late evening sitting through and going through. This is an interesting one. This one kind of moves off the script a little bit. Um, I do have questions, like I always do. This is brought to you by Venice Gallery. Gary, he's an older dude who, he kind of just walks around the boardwalk area and videos people, and he likes the pretty ladies. And I'm wondering if that is his sole reason for doing what he did today, which is being her chauffeur. Because I don't know what he's getting out of this. I don't know what else he could be getting out of this. Unless he really see. This is the thing. We have seen him drive her around before. Now there used to be the other older dude, Super Bruiser Hero, who's vanished. He took a superhero cape and flew away, like so many of her goddesses, the squad. They're sucked dry and then thrown away. So he's clinging to life here. Gary is still doing her favors, driving her. This is just, again, it's just everything in her life is being paid for, everything, and she still is stuck with, that we're all slaves, domination system, scarcity, and she's getting everything for free. And she always has. So, I mean, but I don't want to go too far off on a tangent of all of that stuff because we've all heard it, and most of us are on the same page. This isn't, unless you know about Gary, I don't think most people are even going to see this video because he's a little bit off. You got these, the core, where most of us see our videos, and it branches off to people who are like around her that post them. And then, it's like it gets further and further away. And I don't know that everybody knows about Gary. So this is what is going to happen here. Now I have pushed through the first almost 6 minutes. We're not going to watch it because there's nothing to watch. It's her telling him, pardon me, giving him instructions on, where to get off the off ramp or whatever, drive up. And they are in Lakewood right now, Lakewood, California, at a Department of Child and Family Services. Because here we are, we're back on the theme of her being angry at the world because her children were taken away from her because she allegedly, now let me use the word allegedly. Okay, I want to put that in there. Abused her kids, neglected them, put their lives in danger, um, acted as if she didn't give a fucking shit about them, and acted out in rage against them, which is ultimately why she doesn't have custody of them and never will. Okay, but she only rarely and briefly acknowledges that. Okay, and then 99.999% of the rest of the time is being angry at her mother, being angry at the system, and just not. This is the thing that you cannot crack, the egg of this is that it ain't gonna happen, Daisy. You fucked up. Actions have consequences. Actions have consequences. You do what she did, and you blew it. You blew it because you didn't seem to care then. Why do you care so much now about them? Because you can't have them. If Daisy was suddenly granted, like one day, it's like, you know what? We agree with you. We're going to take your daughter away from her adoptive parents, bring your sons back, and you have them. There you are. We're going to plant them right in that little studio, right next to that hanging yoga, whatever it is, thing that she's got in there, and her little friends that hang around. There they are. You got 3 kids. Now what? She would instantly hate that. She would get all upset about this. It wouldn't take long, I don't believe, for her to get edgy, irritated, stressed out, and then go back to the same, habits. How the hell would she take care of 3 kids? I've already gone over that scenario of, how do you think this is gonna, I guess she just wants them to live with her mom and then she can come visit and they can co-parent. That would maybe be in her mind, not necessarily they're going to come and live with her. Because she has nothing to offer any children at all. She's got nothing to offer. No plans for school, no plans for, how to feed them or organize any kind of a household for them. It ain't going to happen. All right, guys. So I am also, I've got a little protein shake that I'm sipping on here. So, you hear that? Hey, I need my energy to get through this stuff. So now that I've yammered on, this is the intro here. I've clipped this up until the point where Gary has dropped her off. She has walked up the steps and she's already in the office, ready to lay it out. Man, she's ready to go to town on these people, unsuspecting people. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And then the interesting thing is going to happen more towards the end. So I'm going to make sure the volume is good here. Let's get cracking. Okay, he's just catching up with her. He's the videographer, chauffeur. She always hires people to do that. She hires them and doesn't pay them. There's no payment. She has nothing to offer.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Thank you.
All along, then I'm actually doing the same thing you guys are doing. So what I'm here to say is after being ravaged through the system, thank you, this is my community support goddess. We're supposed to be on the same
God, team. Not goddess.
There's a god and a goddess. And I believe in a world of co-worshiping where we're not in the state of low to mid-grade fight or flight. Right? Meaning that we're suffering. I believe that we are meant to be in a state of resonance. Meaning that we are not in our sympathetic nervous system, but our parasympathetic nervous system. You're torturing families. You're alienating moms. Look, she's nodding her head yes. You torture me, telling people that they gotta have a caseworker putting kids.
Talk to the people that.
Stop with these kids being tortured. You guys torturing them. We need to keep families together. Come out. It's a hug. It's gonna be a love-a-thon. We're gonna have a hug. I don't believe in weapons. I don't believe in it.
Here we go.
I don't believe in torturing.
Here we go.
Through your system. Yes,
all right. So once again, here's this is a security guy who had no idea when he got out of bed this morning and stretched, gave it a stretch, scratchy scratched under his arms, got up, heading toward the bathroom to start his day. No idea that his otherwise probably pretty sedate job there at that desk. This was it, guy. Here she is now. It's your turn to deal with her. So yeah, look at that, look at her pose. She's ready to land a punch on him if she could. All the shit she did to her kids, throwing it back on the system.
I'm here to see you. I'm here to see this goddess. I'm here to advocate for these kids who want their mom.
You don't have any idea what those kids are doing in there, what the story is. But she's going to advocate for them. She abused her own kids and lost them. See what I mean? It's just this. It's like anything but facing your own responsibilities. It's just twisted around to where she's a superhero. I mean, that's what she's doing, right? She's going to save everybody.
They don't want you. Tell them you don't want to be kept from your mom. Tell him he's smiling. Tell him she doesn't want to be kept from her kids. You have to give me a hug. No, I'm here to liberate us. You're bored. You're in the state of low to mid-fight or flight. You are wrong. I'm here to liberate us. You are wrong. We need love and unity.
Listen to Gary. Listen to him.
I don't give you
no.
Listen, I am here to see all of us. All of us together.
Give it up, Gary. You're not going to be able to get a word in edgewise. Listen to him. Like I said, the aging, the middle-aged male, and the wayward. This is the same thing that was kind of like at the police station in her little outfit there, where it's like this yelling out of control teenage daughter and the older dad, trying to rein her in here. But I think Gary's going to have a revelation in a moment.
We're going to have universal needs-based systems where we keep families together. I am here.
You don't need a megaphone.
Global liberation. Do not do your job. Do not sell out.
You don't need a megaphone.
Give your energy according to your willingness and capacity. Do not do things for money. Do not do things for both. Do it because it helps all of life and benefits
He's had it.
You guys are destroying families.
Yeah, he went off script. Gary's had it. Wow, did he not realize this? This is what happens when you drive her to one of these government offices? He's fucking leaving, man. You should drive off and leave her there. Now, this is funny. This is funny. When the door is open, this made me laugh
I
here.
don't know if I ended it, but
No, you're still rolling, Gary.
it's still running. Yeah, I couldn't handle that. No way that I want to film Daisy on a megaphone. What does she think? That nobody could hear her? Anyway, I'm against that. So I'm fired as her videographer.
So you can hear her back there. Look, the door's open. Listen.
From their family.
Listen, you can now the voice is louder, like an elevator opened up. This is great. I love this shot. You can hear her back there, like, oh, you can't write a script this funny. There she is. The door's shut. Now they're really stuck in there with her. Oh no! Quick!
7 years. My daughter is 9. She is my youngest. My boys are 15 and 17. There is time. They don't have to grow up without me. You have incredible power.
Yeah, well, they don't want anything to do with her.
Simple at once. You've ravaged enough families. I am over it. I'm the other angel.
I love how that door just keeps going, opening and shutting. You know, the rage, all the insanity is like enclosed in there. Then it opens up briefly, and you can hear it louder. That's great. Oh no! Don't go in! Don't go in! Look at the door. Okay, shut the door again, nice and quiet. No, okay, I think she's finally done. Huh? Nope. You know what's interesting is, first of all, let me the thing about her kids not wanting to have anything to do with her, that may not necessarily be true, because her middle son, you know, I mean, they still think about her, and I'm sure they care about her on some level, but she can't be coming, you know, to the apartment right now making a scene, and you know, her hostility is right under the surface, because there was a video a couple of years ago made by somebody who, you know, drove her down there to the apartment, and not knowing what, again, almost like Gary didn't realize what was going to happen here. Maybe he didn't know that she does this. And you could hear the kids telling her from behind the door, you know, get the fuck out of here. You know, they don't want her coming around giving gifts and trying to talk to them at that time. And she keeps doxing the people. Her daughter, who's 9 now, has been officially adopted out, as far as I know. There's no getting her back. There's no co-parenting. That's not what adoption is. That means that, you know, she has new parents. She keeps doxing them and announcing their names, or it's all hostile. It's a hostile move. That's what it is, a hostile move to, you know, upset them. Yeah, actions have consequences, Daisy. You know, you had more than enough time to demonstrate your indifference towards your kids, your anger towards them, your frustration, your inability to, you know, take the attention off yourself and give it to them, you know, as they need it. And 3 kids, it's a handful. But, you know, she completely fucked up. She crashed her car in a drunken blackout with her kids in it. She had brought her kids to a lake, and her daughter almost drowned because she wasn't paying attention, something I heard. And she's abused animals. She's admitted, you know, there is footage somewhere, unless it's been removed, of her admitting, you know, she hit Prince's dog out of, you know, anger towards Prince there at the end when their brief marriage was breaking up. And she fucking held a lighter to Prince's eyelashes when he was sleeping in an attempt to fucking set his eyes on fire. Okay? So, you know what? You know, there's not, you are not the place that children should be. And, you know, once they get of age, they can make their own decisions whether they want to reach out. Maybe they will. I don't know. I don't know where this is all going, but you know what, Daisy? Actions have consequences, and this is so not you turn around and look in the mirror. You look in the mirror, okay? None of these people have anything to do with your terrible decisions. This is all on you. All of it. She's still in there. Okay. So this is another interesting observation, is this hands-off. The security guards, when we see them, like at, I think about the Trader Joe's guys, they shadow the person that's causing problems. They clearly cannot touch the person. Nobody ever puts hands on, even putting a hand on the person's back, and they get sued. They get sued for assault. So they just stand around like suckers and just, watch the person do their thing. And in fact, I'm thinking, is that original guy actually have a gun on him? I don't know if they actually had a gun. But yeah, this guy's just standing around. You just stand and wait until she's done. Gary, drive off. Just leave her. No, he's not happy about this. It's interesting because you don't ever hear any of these people complain.
They don't like DCFS. All right, let's get going.
Commanding him and demanding him around after all that.
There's a mom in there. You saw her nodding her head?
Are you still alive?
No, I wasn't filming.
Oh, yeah.
You were.
It's a long drive down there, too.
While I'm gone.
All right, knock it off.
I want
knock
you to
it
think about
off, please.
All right.
Thank you. Nobody listens to a yelling woman. That's how you get labeled crazy, Daisy.
All right, I don't know that there's much. Oh, it's just her calling a goddess. She's going to call one of her goddesses and report back on. Wonder if it was Mary. I don't know who, but.
Goddess, I'm on my way back to Venice.
She's just, I'm on my way back. Like she's doing the drive.
But right now,
so I wonder if this is gonna.
The kids are being legally.
Shut up. Your kids. You did it to yourself, man. The world isn't your enemy. The world is protecting and giving you everything you need. Look at what a fucking victim she is. She's getting all of her food, a free place to live, all because of the yuppies who are donating a lot of that money, and tax money being taken from hardworking people, medical care, food, counselors, a place to live. She's getting it all for free, and she's still a goddamn victim. This is the world's smallest violin, and it's playing just for you. Anyway, my main thing about this is are we going to see Gary anymore? Is this it? I mean, I wonder if this is like his eyes have opened. Because I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking was going to happen. He knows that she's volatile, and does all the preaching and everything. What did he think this was going to be all about? Now he's got to turn around and drive all the way from Lakewood. Oh, God, all the way up to Santa Monica. Jesus. On the worst freeways in the world, the 405. And does he not have a life? I mean, does he not work? Maybe he's retired. And let's do this on a Wednesday. Let's drive all the way halfway to Orange County. Anyway, that's it. What do you think? This is interesting to me because it's like I've never heard one of her squad actually, blast her like that. It's like I can say good, good for him. But why did you do this in the first place? All right, that's it. So Thursday evening, we're moving on. Let me know what you think. Oh my God, this is so funny. Thank you again for watching and listening. And I will be back with another video in no time. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.